Hello, everybody. Hello, my dear good people of Nigeria. I greet you all again today, and I bring you all glad tidings. My people, my name is Ben, aka Benny Hill Davis. My people, today I want to talk about the crisis that has been ongoing in Rivers State, South Nigeria, especially the present situation where an impeachment notice has been served on the governor of the state, same Fubra. For those of you who have been following up with the proceedings, the crisis that started about 2 years ago in Rivers State, you will agree with me that the whole crisis in Rivers State has always been about one man and one man only. One man who has been ex-governor of the state, who has refused to let the state breathe. And it seems to be getting all the support from Abuja to continue to make the Rivers State people life unbearable for them, make governance not able to take place in Rivers State. And now where we stand in this whole matter now is that the Rivers State House of Assembly, that is loyal to him, 27 members of the House of Assembly, loyal to Wike, the man I nicknamed the crying baby of Rivers State, has now initiated an impeachment excuse me, on the governor of the state. And so we are here today to talk about the process of impeaching a governor. I repeat, this conversation is going to be on the process of impeaching a governor as far as the Nigerian Constitution is concerned, the 1999 Constitution as amended. Now, for a governor to be impeached, there are processes that must and should be followed. A governor is governed and is voted for and sworn into office in Nigeria according to Section 188 of the 1999 Constitution as amended. And for you to impeach a governor in Nigeria, as far as the 1999 Constitution is concerned, it's not a tea party matter, my people. It's a serious matter. Impeaching a governor in Nigeria is not a tea party matter. It's a matter that is very, very serious. And you must have your facts. You must be able to establish that the governor has committed offenses that is good enough to impeach him. In this case, most times they will use the word gross misconduct, which the Rivers State 27 lawmakers loyal to Wike have used on this occasion. They have come out to serve the governor an impeachment notice, saying that the governor has committed impeachable offenses. And like I said, they've used the word gross misconduct. And so a written notice of gross misconduct letter has been sent to the Speaker of the Rivers State House of Assembly, Vincent Matthew Amewele or something. And that's the first process. That's how it starts. And that letter will be sent to the House of Assembly Speaker, and this notice must be signed by 1/3 of the members of the House, which of course they have. They have 27 members that are loyal to Wike in the House. So having a 1/3 will not be an issue. Then the Speaker will now serve the governor there's an impeachment notice, and within 7 days of receipt of this notice, so it will serve the governor the impeachment notice. As step 2 of the matter, that's step 1 I've just enumerated. Step 2 is when the governor receives the impeachment notice, the governor has the right to what? Respond to the allegation. Because the direct impeachment, they must have enumerated some offenses that the governor has committed, which amount to gross misconduct in their opinion, and that's why they have asked the governor to explain and defend himself as far as the allegations of gross misconduct is concerned. And so the House will give the governor a time to respond to the allegation. The House will now deliberate on the notice and then decide whether to proceed after the governor has responded. That is the second stage of the process. Now, moving forward, the third stage is after the governor's response. If the House will now pass a motion to investigate the governor's response, and the motion must also be supported by 2/3 members of the House, and that response from the governor, having been supported by 2/3 members of the House, will now be sent to the Chief Judge of the state. That's step 4 of the whole matter. You must understand, these are stages of the impeachment. Impeachment is not just one stage. It's a step-by-step thing. You must do step 1 to go to step 2, go to step 3. And so the first stage, as far as I know, what we know, is that the House of Assembly, led by Amewele, will now send the impeachment to the Chief Judge of the state. The Speaker will now send the impeachment to the Chief Judge of the state. The Chief Judge now is expected to set up a 7-man committee to investigate the allegation. This panel must be responsible, must be persons of questionable character, must be persons of integrity, and must not be a public servant or a legislator. That's what the law says. That is the kind of people the Chief Judge of the state will put in that 7-man panel must be people or persons that have integrity, that have unquestionable characters, and they must be people that are not public servants and not legislators. So after the Chief Judge has set up this panel, the panel now conducts an investigation and allows the governor again to come and defend himself. The governor will go before the panel and defend himself, after which the panel will now submit a report within 3 months of sitting to the House of Assembly, in this case, under Matthew Amewele of the Rivers State House of Assembly. So the panel will now submit their findings about the allegation to the House of Assembly if they find the House of Assembly guilty or not. If they find him guilty, then the matter will go further. If they don't find him guilty, then that ends the impeachment process there. It will be dismissed. The 6th stage is that House of Assembly will now have to vote. If the panel finds that if the House of Assembly finds if the panel finds the governor guilty of those gross misconduct, then the House will have to vote on the findings of the panel. And again, a 2/3 majority of the House members must support the motion to remove the governor. If that motion is supported and they have enough, support to the extent that 2/3 of the members of the House votes to support the findings of the panel, then the governor will cease to exist as a governor. Then the governor will be removed from office immediately. Then the other dilemma here is that ordinarily, when that happens, the deputy governor will be sworn in. But in the case of Rivers State, Nigeria has never seen the type of political quagmire, so to speak, that as in the case of Rivers State, where a governor and his deputy are both simultaneously being served an impeachment notice. This has never happened in the history of Nigeria. And this was not envisaged in the Constitution of 1999 as amended when that Constitution was being written, that there would be a situation where a governor and his deputy will be simultaneously be served an impeachment notice. And so because that was not envisaged, that is not within the Constitution of Nigeria. So the issue that is currently going on in Rivers State is going to set a new precedent in the way and manner that the Nigerian state will have to especially the Constitution will have to be rewritten again to meet up with some of these latest happenings. So in the case of Rivers State, it is not just the governor, Fubra, that has been served an impeachment notice. His deputy has also been served impeachment notice. So what that means is that if the impeachment says true, they are going to end up having to impeach the governor and impeach his deputy. So the question is, what next and who is next? So the Constitution says that where the governor is not there, the deputy is not there, then the next in line is the Speaker of the House of Assembly. In this case, Matthew Amuwele, who is the godson, who is loyal to Nyesom Wike, the former governor of the state, the man who is fomenting all these troubles in Rivers State. So what that means is that Matthew Amuwele will now be sworn in as the governor of Rivers State, pending when elections will be held. When that happens, it means their game plan has succeeded. So, my dear good people of Nigeria, men and women of goodwill must come together to make sure that this evil, that Nyesom Wike, the crime baby of Rivers State, and his cohorts would not be allowed to stand. Because the man has caused the Rivers people and in extension, Nigerian people, so much pain. And it's about time to call him to order. It's about time to cut him to size. It's about time to tell him, you know what? You've had enough, and enough is enough. My dear good people of Nigeria, the way the democracy is being operated, is being run in Nigeria, is not a democracy. I have said it here many times that what we are currently operating in Nigeria is not a democracy. They call it democracy. I call it dictatorial democracy, where people who seem to be Democrats are actually operating and behaving like dictators. So that's not a democracy, in my opinion. That is why some of us have also asked that if we are not ready for democracy, then let us go back to Kaki. If we are ready for democracy, then let us be practicing democracy. Because what we are currently operating in Nigeria, especially under Alhaji Bola Ahmed Tinubu, is not a democracy. Until I come away again, please pray for Fubara, pray for Nigeria, and let the man Nyesom Wike be told, and be told the very clear time that Nigeria is not his property. You have a wonderful day. And cheers for now.